Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll do the Warriors recap of this because I'm not as mad with their loss. But with my Cowboys here, this team sucks. They just suck. They flat out suck. I don't think any of these teams are good. But this was the year we had to beat the 49ers. Freaking own us this year. We had to beat them. They have all those injuries. McCaffrey, Ayuk, Greenlaw, and we can't even do that. Got freaking destroyed in the third quarter. I don't know how the Cowboys didn't have had a chance to even win this game. They made it 30-24. The pressure wasn't on Dak the last two drives. He gets this one. I mean, the toxicity of the Dallas Cowboys go through all of that. Come back and just have such a flat actual drive in which they could have gone to take the lead. I mean, wow. They threw a deep pass to freaking Vontae Turpin. Fucking 5'7" down the field. I mean, it hit him in the hands, but he's not a deep threat receiver. They use all their timeouts to have 3+ minutes and they try deep throws every every play. The most Dallas Cowboys game ever, the most embarrassing Cowboys game of the season. It's what we do. It's what Mike McCarthy does. No coaching IQ. That play to Turpin wasn't a good play call. He's not a freaking sideline receiver. He's not a natural wide receiver. You've got to get him into space. Second down play was also bad also. And then we throw one to freaking Jalen Brooks. Yeah, where was CD Lamb? Where you at, CD? Calling you out, sir. You got 2 touchdowns when the pressure was on. Pressure's on. You and Dak Prescott folded like lawn chairs. Where were you at, CD? You couldn't get open? Could you not get open, CD Lamb? Play calling is horrendous. Turpin shouldn't have even freaking threw it. They shouldn't have even been down there, man. Comes down to coaching. San Francisco went from safe cushion coverage back to the same lockdown defense they had the whole third quarter. Dak couldn't get the job done. He just can't. Lamb is the only weapon they have. And you don't even think run about and don't even fucking run and don't say, oh, they could have ran the ball. They ran for like 50 yards. They weren't gonna fucking do shit running the ball. And they had to throw an outside vertical route to Vontae Turpin. Like, yeah, he probably could have caught it, but go to somebody else there. And I'm not going to say, oh, I'll take the moral victories. No, I do not accept moral victories with this team. I didn't expect to be a Super Bowl contender, but I at least expect them to be good. Dak's always great when the teams start playing prevent defense, but once they fucking start actually playing defense, he freaking shits the bed. They played 2 good quarters, the first quarter and the fourth quarter. Other than that, they were terrible. Terrible effort. I'm not taking no moral victories. Yeah, Dak to CD twice. And you know a team was getting destroyed. They were getting destroyed when the broadcast has to pivot to. So the team that is winning here. Let's talk about the rest of the season. Like, just terrible. Like, it's so predictable how every freaking game will go. Excluding Brandon Aubrey from the conversation, what does this team in 2024 do well? Can you name anything, again, Aubrey aside, that any other team would be jealous of and want for their team over what they have there on their teams? Oh, yeah, nothing. The offense's future, maybe the cheerleaders, maybe. I don't know. About Micah Parsons, would your ankle sprain? Does it take that long? Calling you out too, Micah. Does that ankle sprain take that long, or do you just not want to play football, or are you just having a injury to hold out and want your money? Get your ass on the field, Micah Parsons. Sick of you. Sick of you. Oh, you can go on your podcast. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about your podcast, Micah Parsons. And then coming out of halftime, they go 3 and out after the 49ers scored on both possessions of the second half, one of which came off an interception. Unwatchable. It's just awful to watch. Like, Jerry Jones has ruined a historic franchise. I have things I would like to say about him on here, but I don't think I want to. Dak Prescott has, 6 or 7 interceptions in the Cowboys' last 3 games. He now has 8 this season in 7 games. He had 9 all of last year. Paid all that money. Turnovers are his fault this year. Can't fucking defend it. I can't defend the turnovers this year. Oh, the running backs. Oh, the receivers. Brock Purdy hardly had any weapons out there tonight. He didn't have a turnover. 2 interceptions. Dog shit reads. And the offense sucks, and that starts with Dakota Prescott. One of that contract just play like crap. He sucks. I'm sorry. This team is just unwatchable. But I'll keep watching them because I want to. Because I want to stay loyal. But it's hard to stay loyal to this team. Led by fucking Jerry Jones. This team led by freaking Jerry Jones, Mike McCarthy. I don't know, man. The game got out of hand in the third quarter. They got smoked. These boys come off a bye week, still look ass. That's a coaching issue. Team doesn't look ready to play. And how many explosive plays did they have tonight? Maybe 1 or 2, it felt like. And the offense it's just a hard watch. The offense is just so it's like an elementary offense compared to watching any of the top teams in the league. Like, the interception's terrible. There was hardly any pass rush besides the fourth quarter. It's when the Cowboys actually decided they were going to start playing, I guess. Or actually, it was the second quarter that was really good. The first quarter wasn't any good. Excuse me, second and fourth quarters were good. First and third quarters were shit. But the game got out of hand in the third quarter. 21-0 San Francisco. Yeah, that's where it got out of hand. And 30-24, my Cowboys lose. Drop to 3-4. 49ers improved to 4-4. Dak 25 of 38, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 2 dog shit reads. And he has multiple interceptions in 4 games this year. And with them 1 score and 8 drives, he had 2 interceptions. Down by 2 plus, he had 2 touchdowns. No one is better when the pressure is lowered than Dak Prescott. The dude is not clutch. Fucking $240 million. He has never won a big game ever besides maybe Tampa. They beat a Tampa team that was mediocre when they had Tom Brady in his last year. If that's a big fucking win, then yeah, it tells you a lot about Dak. They couldn't run the ball. Zeke, 34 yards, 3.4 carry, 1 touchdown. I don't get why we brought Zeke Elliott back. Zeke Elliott continues to look like a fucking slug out there. Dalvin Cook was trash, as expected. I mean, I don't get it. And then they do a fucking screen pass down by 17 in the fourth quarter to Ezekiel Elliott. And Dalvin Cook sucked. I saw people were excited for Dalvin Cook to come back. I'm like, yeah, I would have been excited 5 years ago. 6 runs, 12 yards. Dude sucked. Fucking watch Zeke and Dalvin Cook in the backfield. But Jerry Jones will tell you this team has potential and he likes this roster. CD, 13 catches, 146, 2 touchdowns. Outside of that, nothing. Tolbert, 44 yards. Ferguson, 6 catches, 23 yards. just the last freaking drive was a disaster. Almost interception, should have been Dak's third interception. Ferguson, he a pass out of bounds. Devontae Turpin with a drop, and then Jalen Brooks in double coverage. Terrible. That drop, Dak threw a perfect pass, but it's not bringing out who we should be thrown to right there. Turpin 16 yards, Cook 10 yards, and Zeke 4 yards receiving. Overshown had a sack, one of the only bright spots. Him and CD, and Aubrey made a field goal. Yeah, dropping to 3 and 4, 4 yards to 4 and 4. Brock Purdy, 18 to 26, 260 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, 8 runs, 56 yards, and 1 touchdown, 7 yards of carry. 2 total touchdowns. Dak had 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 interceptions. That's an advantage. The 49ers had no turnovers for Purdy. Grindo, 14 runs, 85 yards, 6.1 to carry, 1 touchdown, couldn't stop him. Pearsall, 1 run, 39 yards, 6 runs, 18 yards for Mason, 4 runs, 15 yards for Debo, and then Patrick Taylor, 2 runs, 9 yards. George Kittle, 6 catches, 128, 1 touchdown. Every time I looked up, George Kittle was wide open, taking a big game. Debo Samuel, 4 catches, 71 yards. Pearsall, 4 catches, 38 yards. Grindo, 3 catches, 17 yards. And Kuschek, 1 catch for 6 yards. Lenore and I don't know how to fucking say your first name. I don't care at this point. Got an interception. Nick Bosa got an interception. Or excuse me, a sack. Sam, last name. I don't know how to say your last name, so I don't give a fuck. Carlson, 3 for 3 on field goals. He was way better this week on kicking field goals. 49ers win 30-24. Jerry Jones, get your head out of your ass. Jerry Jones. And then you have Trayvon Diggs coming out of the locker room to confront a reporter for a social media post. But I mean, that play that he was referencing Mike Leslie, I mean, it was more on Donovan Wilson. And Trayvon Diggs coming out of the locker room to approach him about the tweet. And he said basically, oh, he doesn't know football and he can't do what he does. And he didn't offer an answer to that as to why he was doing that play. Come on, Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs, I may not agree with the play that maybe he's referencing, but you're checking Twitter before you take your pads off. That's the first thing you're doing after a loss is you're going to Twitter, Trayvon? Huh? You're more focused on social media? Fucking crybaby. Worry about the team, Trayvon Diggs. Oh, and him saying, oh, you're not being able to do what I do. Okay. Yeah, I don't think a reporter plays football, Trayvon Diggs. We suck. 30-24, the final. Cowboys suck. That's all I have to say. So, yeah. Peace. Fire Mike McCarthy. Might as well fucking kill Jerry Jones. I don't know at this point. I'm joking about that last part, but I'm sick of Mike McCarthy. I'm sick of Jerry Jones. I hope they all get fired. Stephen Jones, whatever Jones members they are, I hope they all get fired. But yeah, peace.